Hey guys, this is Heather. So I know you love it when I post what I eat in a day videos. I see them all over the internet, so I know they're really popular, and I know they're really helpful when I do them as a vegan and as a holistic nutritionist. I actually have a new one up in my vegan nutrition series. You can find that at a link down below this video. But what I wanted to do today was actually go through the flow that I follow through the year, because one day in the big scheme is not all that helpful. I find it more interesting to look at how things flow through the year. So for instance, year round, I have things that I do all the time. I make healthy meals for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Things like what I have in my meal plan programs. I take supplements on a regular basis. Every morning I take various supplements to boost the nutritional content of what I'm getting. And as a vegan, I do need to get vitamin B12 and vitamin D because they're not available in plants. I think that my diet plus supplements is still the best overall package in terms of health, in terms of the environment, in terms of animal cruelty and the ethical implications of animal agriculture. But I do need supplements. I don't think that's a negative. I don't think that's a weakness. I think that's actually a strength to know what the best package is. And I exercise on a regular basis. I go running, I do strength workouts, I do yoga, I stretch a lot, and I have fun doing things like dance classes. I go swimming with my friends sometimes, snorkeling, or just going out for a swim. I kayak or paddle. Sometimes I do roller skating. I figure skate when I'm in Canada. And, fun kind of things that are active. I like to be outside a lot. That's also a big part of being overall healthy. So that's why I'm outside right now rather than my kitchen. So those are the things that I do year round to keep me healthy. But there are certain things that I do differently in different seasons. So for instance, in the fall, I like to think about planning, about learning, about organizing. That's when I tend to get an organizational kick, when I want to have all my files on my computer organized, when I want to organize all my books on my shelf, all that kind of stuff. So I'm often thinking about new meal plans. I'm often thinking about classes that I might take in terms of nutrition and continuing my education as a nutritionist, or classes that I might set up for you, because I know it's a time when a lot of people like to learn things. And I'm also thinking about cold and flu season and making sure that my immune system is as strong as possible. So I often do a cleanse in the fall, and I have a veggie cleanse that I usually do because it's warming. In the fall, I don't really like to do anything too cooling or detoxing because it makes me cold. So in the fall, I have a warming cleanse that involves lots of soups and veggies. When it starts to get winter, I like to think about grounding, centering, resetting. In November, of course, is when we start to think about the holidays. So that's often when people look at veganism and, can I really do this through the holidays? Well, yeah, you can. And I have lots of resources on my site about how to survive the holidays as a vegan. So that's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. In December, I like to think about really grounding and centering. So I often do a decision detox, where I simplify my decision making and make things just simple. Get back to basics, get back to what I want to do, and that sets a really good base for New Year's when, everyone wants to turn over a new leaf, branch out and try something new. But you know what? It's not always the best time to go crazy with something new. So I like to think of it in terms of baby steps in the right direction, and about crowding out the things that you don't want to be doing anymore. Rather than making it a grand gesture, work slowly but surely to crowd those things out that you don't want in your life anymore. Whether it's in terms of what you're eating, what you're doing, what you're thinking, the people you surround yourself with. Think about focusing on the positive of what you want, and that will automatically crowd out the negative that you don't want. January, being New Year's resolution time, is when people often want to do a cleanse, a detox, they want to start a new meal plan. And so I think that's a great thing to harness that motivation. But I like to think more long term, taking baby steps and getting the support that you need to maintain this in the long run, because you don't want to be one of those people that has their New Year's resolutions, keeps them for 1 or 2 weeks, and then burns out. You want to be the one who sticks with it and finds a new life for yourself. February, of course, is Valentine's Day. I like to show my love by making healthy desserts, cookies, brownies, cupcakes, even healthy chocolate. Moving into spring, it's all about boosting energy, spring cleaning, that cleansing vibe, finding your glow. So I often like to do a cleanse in either March or April, depending on how the weather pans out. And I like to do a combo cleanse, which is salads and smoothies. So kind of more raw foods as the weather starts to warm up, cleansing your body, getting all those nutrient-dense fresh vegetables and fruits into you. Also including lots of nuts and seeds to make sure that your skin is healthy and glowing, and your hair nice and strong, get your fingernails, some strength in there, while cleansing out any toxins that might be giving you acne or any kind of health issues, and helping you reset from the winter when you might have been doing more treats. You know, as the weather is colder, we tend to go for more treats to help warm us up, more chocolate, lots of, heavier meals. So a spring cleanse can do wonders for helping you reset and shift into the warmer months where you can do more raw foods. You might also want to do something specific for your adrenal glands. As we go through the change in temperature, our glands can be affected, and your adrenals are one that regulate energy and have a big impact on your metabolism. For me, in May, it's all about running. I have a big race that I do every year in May. And so leading up to that through the spring, I'm really getting into my training routine and the nutrition that I need to get the performance that I'm looking for in my runs. Summer is all about having fun. It's hot, so you need some cooling foods, and you want to be active, you want to be outside a lot. So I often do a cleanse early in the summer, maybe June or early July, and I do a smoothie cleanse in the summer because it's very cooling, it's very easy, there's no turning on of ovens, there's no cooking of any kind. You just throw stuff in a blender, puree, get it in you. That also helps with hydration, which can be something to think about through the summer when it's hot. July has my favorite holiday, which is Canada Day on July 1st, and of course July 4th in the States. So July is often about barbecues, veggie burgers, outdoor cooking. Sometimes I even cook cookies, or I bake cookies on my barbecue. It's possible. And then August, we're moving into really hot, so basically I'm just chilling out, eating lots of raw foods, starting to think about planning for the fall. So that's kind of the overall flow of my year as a vegan and as a nutritionist. I like to think about different meals, different intentions at different times of the year. So as I said, winter more about grounding, summer more about being active. You can go through these flows throughout the year while maintaining that year-round solid base of healthy meals planned out for the week, supplements, exercise, being active, having fun with friends. So I hope you like that. Leave me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every week sharing vegan recipes, nutrition tips, motivation, and just random thoughts. All right, talk to you soon. Bye guys.